Now, many of you may not realize that Leatherman Tools just came out with its own maintenance kit for its multi-tools, and this is it here, and they are selling it for $70. I took one look at this kit and I said, yeah, I think I can do better than that. And that's exactly what we're gonna do in this video. I am gonna make a kit that's gonna be $70 or less that does all the things that this kit does and probably a little bit better. Now I think having a dedicated maintenance kit for your tools, your multi-tools, or whatever else it happens to be is a really good idea. So I don't fault Leatherman for doing this. I do think that based on what they're showing, a nondescript lubricant of some sort, a generic pouch, and some random items in there, I think they could have done a little bit better for $70. And so my hope is I can give you some options that maybe are a little bit different. So first of all, we need to establish the case or something similar. So I actually went with this. Now this is a case, but it comes with tools that are also represented in the kit provided by Leatherman. So inside, you're going to find not one brush, but 6 brushes and 2 repair tools. Now these tools will help scrape and get out various different materials from something that is stuck on very, very well. And there are 3 different types of brushes: nylon, brass, and steel brushes. Now you probably don't need the steel brushes as much because they will scratch up the surface on your multi-tools, but the other 2 are going to be able to move hard stuck on materials without damaging it. So these are a really, really good start. And this entire kit with the case and the 2 tools was $12. So that's going to be the beginning of our kit. Now the next category is sharpener. Now the sharpener they've included in the Leatherman kit is an actual pull sharpener or V sharpener. It has a carbide section as well as ceramic hones, and this one also has a diamond rod for sharpening serrations. Now I don't necessarily have something wrong with this sharpener. This is clearly a rebranded Worksharp sharpener. It's a good company and they make very well formulated diamond and ceramic stones. However, pull sharpeners are a very, very quick way to ruin a knife blade. Not irreparably, but it will seriously damage it. And you don't want to start out that way. Most people, when they do a pull draw sharpener, they push down into the carbide when they try to pull the blade through it. Not something you want to do, because what ends up happening is you get uneven cuts into the steel from the carbide. And that's why I don't really recommend V cutters. I mean, there's other reasons out there I could go into, but it's not the ideal. Also, that sharpener runs about 15 bucks. And I think we can do a heck of a lot better. In fact, let's go right to the top with probably the best sharpener made by Worksharp. And that is the guided field sharpener. Now this is mine. And I have used the living dickens out of it. And I've even used it to modify multi-tools in the past. This thing is fantastic. It can sharpen serrations, it can sharpen hooks. It has a leather strop with strop compound built in, which is replaceable. It has diamond plates that come off and are also replaceable, which is amazing. And the fine side also has a compartment which you can put any number of things, maybe stropping compound, manual for sharpening, and you name it. This has a 20-degree guide on both sides. And if you're getting started, this is the tool. This is the one to get. And being $30, it might seem like a big jump to go twice as much, but the truth is you're going to be able to sharpen axes. You're going to be able to sharpen practically anything. And the fact that the plates can be pulled off means you can take these plates, get into a narrow space, like in between saw teeth, for instance, and you can, like when they're large enough, and you can actually sharpen that saw blade. So this is a very multifunctional tool. I cannot say enough about it. It is a very impressive piece. And actually, I think this is designed for, I just noticed this and I never even noticed it before. I think this is for archery and allowing you to put the broadheads in a fixed position, potentially, while you sharpen them. If that's true, that's amazing too. Anyway, off track, but this is definitely the sharpener to go with. And I've actually got a brand new one right here, and we'll tell you why I got a second one in a little bit. But this is definitely the next item we're gonna be putting into our kit. Now, the other thing that I see here in this kit is this generic Leatherman multifunctional lube. Now, we've seen these before. They're like multi-purpose lubricants you'll get with gun cleaning kits and so on. I don't know anything about it. It probably doesn't even have a label on it telling you what's in it. I would much rather know what I'm putting on my multi-tool, especially if that multi-tool is going to be cutting up some food products. I don't want to be consuming something that could be a carcinogen, and many lubricants are. I would much rather utilize lubricants that have multiple independent certifications and are both food grade. And so we got not one, but two different variants. These are the normal lubricant, which is very easy to apply and will actually soak in, such as pivots without taking them apart. But if you are able to get things apart, you can actually put some grease on it. So between the synthetic grease and the base lubricant, which has a fine applicator as well, this is gonna have you covered. Now, both of these are coming in at $4 a piece. So that's gonna be a grand total of $8 combined with the 30 and the 12. We're up to 50 bucks. Now, next up, we have like 6 like plastic swabs that are supposed to help clean out your tool. Now, I get what they're trying to do, which is kind of reuse them, but it never works out that way. When you use swabs, they get gunked up really easy. You end up having to throw them away. And the last thing I want to be throwing away is plastic swabs. If anything, I'd rather paper, which biodegrades at the very least. So I went ahead and bought these. So this pack of 800 costs $9. So these are actually 2 different types of swabs. It's a fine tip and a bulbous tip that would be useful in different applications for cleaning your multi-tools. So now I have probably enough swabs for, well, the foreseeable future for sure. And for $9, that brings us up to 59. Now, the next 2 things I want to talk about in there are the tray and the rag. No one should be spending any money on a rag, ever, under any circumstances, because the best rag possible is your favorite t-shirt that has burn holes from a flashlight and your wife makes fun of you all the time for wearing. I do love this shirt though, quite a bit, but I am gonna sacrifice it to the cause. This is from Blue Collar 40, as is the hat. They sent it to me like over a year ago. Didn't ask for anything. Check these guys' merch out. It's awesome. Shameless plug. But yeah, we're gonna sacrifice this shirt. I think it's time. And you definitely wanna use used cotton shirts, because if they've been washed a bunch, all of the loose cotton is gonna be washed out, you know, in the lint. And that means you're gonna have basically a lint-free rag that you can use on your tools and you don't care about. And you're not buying anything new. It's just the way to go. So that's that covered, that's easy. And as far as the tray is concerned, you can just use the case. Just put the screws in the case. And if you want to improve that a little bit, you can take a magnet, glue it to the inside of the case, so when you let out metallic components, they'll actually be connected to the magnet so that you don't have them running around and you lose them. So many ways to do it, but it's simply not necessary. And anyway, just not worth it. You have a case, just use it to collect the screws. And if you have an actual work tray, use that. Now at this point with the shirt, which I'm going to sacrifice, the lubricant, the sharpener, the repair kit, and brushes, we're at $59. So we're still $10 less, and that's even with doubling the price of the sharpener itself and more than tripling the capabilities. So I figured, why don't we add something that would be relatively useful for a kit like this that you're maintaining other tools with. And so I figured, what if we add like a very inexpensive L-shaped screwdriver, something that would fit in very easily in this kit. So I went ahead and got one of these. They're cheap, okay? You can put whatever you have. If you have a screwdriver that would fit in this kit, just do that instead. but I figured just to showcase, and you'll see why in just a second. So that's kind of matching everything that's in the kit from Leatherman. But frankly, there's a couple of things that I would like to add that maybe are a little bit outside the original budget of $70 based on what I was trying to do. And the first one I would want to have in there for sure is some blue thread locker. And I actually prefer the stick. It's kind of like a glue stick, so nothing runs all over the place. And this is a really good thing to have. I only ever use the blue in most cases. So you just need one, but this runs about $13 by itself, but definitely worth it, and it will last a very, very long time. The other item I have is sort of a general maintenance thing. So what I might recommend if you have a multi-tool is to get something like this. This is a corrosion inhibitor. It's called Stable. And I've seen this tested and it performed very, very well relative to the other competitors. There's also another variant from WD-40 that works equally as well, but is a little bit more expensive. And this is very good for inside the actual Leatherman itself. So inside the internals, where all those small little attachment points are, that's a really good place to apply this. And that's where a lot of the rust will collect that's hard to get to. So if you put this on, you may not have to deal with quite as much. So it's a good preemptive solution to things that you might run into down the line. So I'm gonna sacrifice some of my 800 swabs to the cause and combine that with the sharpener, which is still in the box. We're gonna actually put this in the kit. A brand new brush kit, and has those tools in it as well. The 2 different types of lubricant and the screwdriver. We're gonna put all of this inside and do a priority flat rate box. And this is gonna go to someone in the United States starting next week. The way you enter this giveaway is really simple. Just post a comment down below letting me know how you maintain your tools. I'm really quite curious to see if there's things that I might have missed or I could do better. And also, if you have any more ideas of multi-tool related content, let me know. I will read I read every single comment that exists. So please let me know how I did. And I hope this was at least informative to maybe give you some ideas on how you could work your maintenance kit. Thank you for your time, and we'll talk again soon.